Alright, in this video I want to share with you my experience diving the Similan Islands and especially Richelieu Rock, which is probably the most famous dive site of all of Thailand. And if you're thinking about going there or not, maybe this video will help you making your decision. The easiest way to get to the Similan Islands is probably to fly into Phuket, and from there you can book one of the many liveaboats that do the tour to the islands. In total it usually takes about 4 to 5 days to do the whole itinerary, and I booked with Manta Queen, and we had the Manta Queen free boat, which was a really nice boat, but especially their amazing crew made the whole stay unforgettable. Now about the diving, again this is just my opinion, and I dived a lot in Indonesia and other places of the world, but so for me, especially the Similan Islands themselves, they felt a little bit empty at times. I'm just more used to more marine life, more thriving reefs, and the Similan Islands themselves, they just felt a little bit underwhelming. So you will have nice soft corals every now and then, and they have beautiful Gorgonian sea fans, but just the marine life itself was a little bit missing, a little bit lacking. But yeah, this is just my opinion. What I can say about the Similan Islands, what I did like was the islands themselves. They look absolutely beautiful from above water, like on top side. I think what makes them unique are these huge boulders and like overgrown with jungle and plants, which just looks beautiful. And the same way it continues underwater, you will find those huge boulders on the dive sites, which make the dive sites really playful. You will have a lot of swim-throughs. So if you're into that, I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. For me, that was one of the highlights about the Similan Islands. But yeah, just in general, I was missing a little bit the marine life. Now, talking about Richelieu Rock, we did one full day of diving there, anchoring at the spot, which means we did 4 dives at Richelieu Rock, and that spot is absolutely insane, I have to say. Like, there is not many places on the world where I dived that compares to Richelieu Rock, and I can say, yeah, it truly holds up the reputation that it has. So the setup of Richelieu Rock is, it is a pinnacle offshore, so you can imagine it's just like a rock out in the blue, and that makes it so interesting because all the life that is out there in that area of the ocean concentrates at that spot, and it will show in a way of, you will have tons of little glassfish schools there. Glassfish are little baby fish, and they cling to the reef as a safety haven to grow up like a little nursery, right? And this kind of glassfish, they attract hunters, so you will have huge schools of barracuda, or also what we had was a mixture of jackfish like jack trevallies and emperor fish, which go around the rock and hunt for this little glassfish. So this means there is a lot of action going on, and in all of my 4 dives there, the school was going around, circling the rock and hunting for this glassfish. And this was something that I've never seen before like that. Yeah, it was truly an amazing experience. Alright, so finally just some quick facts about the Similan Islands, when is the best time to go, etc. So the season starts at end of October, start of November, and lasts until I think about February, April, somewhere there. So that's the season, also with the weather, where you will have the best window. And it's also the season for guitar sharks, which is the reason why I came here mainly. Sadly, I wasn't lucky enough to see any guitar sharks because right now the water was way too warm. We had on average about 30 degrees, which is unusually hot. And as we know, sharks don't really like hot water. So when the water is that warm, they tend to stay much deeper, where we can't really access them with as a recreational diver with a 30 meters limit. So sadly, I didn't see any of them, and it's probably also going to be the reason why I will come back to this spot. But I will double check with people on the ground if the water is cold enough, because I was really looking for them and I couldn't find them anywhere. Fun fact, my brother did the same route 2 years ago and he saw plenty of guitar sharks, so they are there. It's just really important to make sure that the water is cold enough when you go there, if it's important for you to see those guitar sharks like how it was for me. Yeah, beside guitar sharks, you will have the chance to see mantas sometimes, or whale sharks. Also, I wasn't lucky enough to see them on this trip, but they do come around there. So fingers crossed, if you're there, maybe you will be lucky and see a whale shark or a manta ray. I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you making a decision. If it did, you would help me out a lot by subscribing to the channel for more content like this, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.